Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Jeffrey Daugherty, the Christian Whistleblower. I'm coming to you live from an undisclosed location here deep in the heartland of America, right to your heart. We hope that's our goal. Coming to you completely changing gears on you, breaking news that's just come to my attention, and I'm going to share this with you. And I don't know, maybe have some commentary too as stuff has fallen everywhere in here. But this is, I couldn't even change the background at the time. This is some interesting stuff. This is some powerful stuff. And it should be a time of victory, but I just don't get that victory feeling. I just don't know exactly how to take this at this point. But CNN is reporting that the Vatican Treasurer, Cardinal George Pell, has been found guilty of child sex charges. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Vatican treasurer and close confidant of Pope Francis has been found guilty of child sex charges. CNN is reporting Hillary Whiteman and Ben Westcott. And this is apparently to us breaking news. And yet the article states that one of the most powerful men in the Roman Catholic Church has been found guilty of multiple historical child sex offenses at a secret trial in Melbourne, Australia, in December, the existence of which is only now being revealed. Australian Cardinal George Pell, and this is the title, this is Pell to Pay, like hell to pay. He's almost certain to face a prison sentence after a jury found him guilty of one charge of sexual penetration of a child and 4 charges of an indecent act with or in the presence of a child in the late 1990s. And of course, the tragedy is if they caught him for 5, who knows how many heinous acts that he perpetrated on the person of children, not only in Australia, but across the world. This conviction of the Vatican treasurer, close advisor to Pope Francis, says CNN, will send shockwaves through the church already reeling from accusations of sexual abuse committed by priests worldwide. I just don't know. Let me read the rest, give you the rest of the facts before I wax philosophical on it. Pell is the most senior Catholic official ever to be found guilty of child sex offense to date, which is interesting that the Vatican adds that. His conviction brings the escalating international controversy about the abuse of children in Catholic institutions straight to the doors, literally, of the Holy See. There had been a court order banning reporting of Pell's 5-week-long trial, which began in November 2018, and it was lifted on Tuesday, by Chief Judge Peter Kidd. The prosecution's case hinged on the testimony of one man who said Pell sexually abused him and another boy in Melbourne's historic St. Patrick's Cathedral after Mass one Sunday. Wow. The second victim tragically died from a drug overdose, having never revealed the abuse to anyone. And Australian law forbids the identification of the surviving abuser, as well it should. The man told about how Pell discovered the 2 choir boys drinking wine in the back of the cathedral. He ordered one of the boys to perform oral sex on him, and then an indecent act on his friend. 1 month later, it escalated. So like many survivors, this man says it took him years to understand the impact on his life. And of course it did. Horrible, horrible things. Pell has repeatedly maintained his innocence. They filed an appeal. Really what should happen is a piece of lead behind the ear. Dot the I on this guy. Give him 2 in the chest, 1 in the head, and call it a day. I know that I shouldn't say that, and I'll take flack for that, but that's just the way it is. And what's interesting, ladies and gentlemen, is that this guy, just a few years ago, presided over the opening mass of World Youth Day. He'll be sentenced in March. Wow. He once ran the Catholic Church in Australia with an iron fist. Now, that idiom might take a whole new meaning for Cardinal Pell should he survive to be in jail. I don't know that he will. My fear, ladies and gentlemen, is that they will try to make Cardinal George Pell the scapegoat. They'll try to lay the entirety of the Catholic Church scandal of child sex abuse on this one man, and everybody in Catholicism will want to wash their hands of it, and everybody in Protestantism will want to wash their hands of it. And I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, this is not the tip of the iceberg. This is the top snowflake on top of 30 feet of snow on top of ice on the tip of the iceberg. We know nothing about this yet. And the idea, I've shared this with you over and over and over. I believe I've proven to you any rational, reasonable, objective, and empirical mind that child sex abuse within Roman Catholicism and Roman Protestantism is not an aberration. It is a sacrament built into the religion. That's right. I said it. Well, today, it's time for Pell to pay. Don't ask for whom the bell tolls, Pell, because the bell tolls for you. And all of you Roman Protestants out there, all of you Roman Catholics out there, all of you breathing a sigh of relief thinking that George Pell is going to take all of the guilt, think again. We're coming for you. We will out you. You will be discovered. Do the honorable thing and take yourself out. I'm Jeffrey Daugherty, the Christian Whistleblower, and this has been a Christian Whistleblower news update. More regular programming to follow later today.